Buckle up, because the movie you are about to experience will take you into another world. Imagine this. The sun, which has been the life force for Earth for billions of years, is now becoming a ticking time bomb. The story begins with the sun that is expanding. Scientists predict that in a mere century, it will expand into a red giant, engulfing our planet in a fiery embrace. Faced with this impending apocalypse, humanity finds itself cornered into a radical choice: flee or fight for survival. Instead of initiating a quest to build spaceships to abandon Earth, the entire human race bands together under one colossal plan. They will move the Earth itself out of the solar system and journey across the galaxy to a new home. This audacious plan sounds both impossible and desperate, but in the face of extinction, the impossible becomes the only option. As the crisis escalates, the United Earth Government (UEG) is formed, heralding the start of the Wandering Earth Project. This monumental undertaking involves constructing 10,000 gigantic Earth engines, massive thrusters planted across the planet's surface. These engines are designed to push Earth out of its orbit and send it on a journey through space to a new star system located 4.2 light-years away. But this journey won't be quick. It will span millennia. The plan also comes with severe consequences. As the engines power up, the Earth's rotation ceases, triggering cataclysmic earthquakes, colossal tidal waves, and plunging temperatures. Entire regions are wiped off the map, and soon, the once vibrant surface of the Earth freezes into an icy wasteland. The casualties are staggering, and billions perish in the chaos. In the aftermath of this disaster, those who survive are forced to abandon their surface dwellings and move underground into enormous cities, constructed deep beneath the icy exterior to protect them from the brutal conditions above. These subterranean cities are a marvel of engineering, but come with their own challenges. Life underground is far from easy. Resources are limited, and the constant threat of running out of food, water, and breathable air hangs over everyone like a dark cloud. Yet, humanity's spirit remains unbroken, and efforts to maintain a semblance of normal life persist despite the grim realities of their situation. Liu Peiqiang, a devoted astronaut stationed aboard the Navigation Space Station, has been orbiting the Earth for 17 long years. His mission is essential. The station serves as a beacon to guide the wandering Earth through the vastness of space. However, this duty comes at a heartbreaking cost. Liu Peiqiang had to leave behind his young son, Liu Qi, and his father-in-law, Han Xiang, promising to return one day. As he gazes at the blue planet below, he carries the weight of knowing that his absence has irrevocably shaped his family's life in ways he can't fully comprehend. The loneliness of space is palpable, and each passing year deepens his yearning to reunite with them. If you've made it this far, I know you love gripping stories like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It'll make my day and keep us exploring more heart-wrenching stories like that. 17 years later, life underground is harsh and unyielding. Liu Qi, now a teenager, lives in the subterranean city of Beijing alongside his adoptive sister, Han Duoduo. Their world is a stark contrast to the life his father left behind. Liu Qi is bitter, feeling abandoned by the father who left him in the care of his grandfather. The depths of his resentment are rooted in the pain of separation. As he navigates his day-to-day life, he witnesses the struggle of those around him, people who cling to the fragile threads of hope and normalcy despite the relentless monotony of life without sunlight. Despite the best efforts of the UEG to maintain order and a sense of community, many have become disillusioned, believing humanity's fate is sealed regardless of the engines pushing them toward a distant star. Liu Qi's frustration with life below ground simmers until it finally boils over. In a moment of defiance, he decides to steal his grandfather Han Xiang's truck access card, desperate for a taste of the world outside. Han Duoduo, impulsive and curious, insists on joining him. Together, they sneak out and take one of the giant transportation trucks, eager to experience freedom in a world turned hostile. But the freedom above ground is not what they imagined. Towering glaciers and crumbling ruins stretch as far as the eye can see, remnants of the life that once flourished. As they drive across this treacherous landscape, the harsh environment begins to overwhelm them, and soon, they find themselves in a world devoid of warmth, both in temperature and in humanity. Their adventure takes a dangerous turn when they are intercepted and arrested by security forces for unauthorized travel. The consequences of their rebellion are harsh, as they are taken back to the underground city and face severe punishment. Lu Qi's reckless decision brings him face to face with the realities of their existence and the burdens placed upon their young shoulders. He begins to realize that his actions impact not just him, but also those who love and care for him. Meanwhile, Liu Peiqiang is preparing to finally return home from his post in space. As the countdown to his return begins, he clings to the hope of reuniting with his son. But just as everything seems to be aligning, disaster strikes. The Earth's course takes it dangerously close to Jupiter. The gas giant's immense gravitational pull begins dragging the Earth toward it, causing the engines to malfunction one by one. The entire planet begins to tremble, as if sensing the imminent doom approaching. Ice cliffs collapse, deep fissures tear through cities, and underground shelters are compromised. Panic spreads among the populace as the realization sinks in. Their journey might end far sooner than planned. Without a course correction, Earth will be pulled into Jupiter's atmosphere and obliterated. Caught in the chaos, Lu Qi, Han Duoduo, and their grandfather Han Xiang are swept into a rescue mission led by Wang Lei, a hardened soldier with a relentless spirit. Their mission is critical. They must deliver an essential component to restart the largest Earth engine, which has gone offline. Without this engine firing at full capacity, Earth cannot escape Jupiter's gravitational grasp. Time is of the essence, and the group sets off on a perilous journey across the icy, fractured surface of the planet in a colossal transport truck, navigating through a world that seems intent on crushing their hopes. What follows is a grueling and heart-pounding adventure through a crumbling landscape. The Earth's surface is an unforgiving wilderness. Bridges collapse, massive crevasses open beneath their wheels, and structures that have stood for centuries crumble like sandcastles. Every moment is a fight for survival, as they encounter dangers around every corner. The air outside is dangerously thin, and oxygen supplies are dwindling. As they struggle forward, it becomes clear that reaching the malfunctioning engine in time is a near impossible task. But Wang Lei, despite his gruff exterior, becomes a mentor to Lu Qi, pushing him to rise to the occasion, showcasing the strength and resilience buried deep within him. Disaster strikes when their truck gets trapped beneath a fallen structure, the weight of the debris pressing down on them like a crushing reality. With time running out, Han Xiang knows what must be done. In a gut-wrenching moment, he sacrifices himself, using a grenade to clear the debris and allow the others to continue their mission. His selfless act leaves a deep mark on Lu Qi, forcing him to confront the painful truths about love, sacrifice, and responsibility. For the first time, Lu Qi begins to understand that survival sometimes demands unimaginable sacrifices, and that love can manifest in the most profound and unexpected ways. While the rescue team pushes forward, Liu Peiqiang faces his own impossible choice aboard the space station. The UEG concludes that the Earth's collision with Jupiter is unavoidable. They order the space station to abandon the planet and make its way to Proxima Centauri, hoping to preserve a fragment of humanity. But Liu Peiqiang, fueled by the hope of reuniting with his son, refuses to leave Earth to its fate. He fights against the station's AI system and his fellow crew members, determined to help Earth escape. His journey is a testament to the unyielding love of a father, as he risks everything to find a way back home. Back on the surface, Lu Qi and his team finally reach the malfunctioning Earth engine, but they find it critically damaged. There isn't enough power to restart it and push the Earth away from Jupiter. In a moment of desperate inspiration, they devise a dangerous plan: ignite Jupiter's hydrogen-rich atmosphere using the exhaust from the Earth engine, creating a colossal explosion to propel Earth out of the gas giant's gravitational pull. It's a bold plan that leaves no room for error. If the timing is even slightly off, Earth will be consumed in the catastrophic explosion. With no other options, the team throws everything they have into making it work. But when a critical system fails at the last second, someone must stay behind to activate the engine manually. In a moment of truth, Liu Peiqiang makes the ultimate sacrifice. Using the space station's thrusters, he ensures that the Earth engine fires at the precise moment needed, defying all odds. In his final moments, as the space station disintegrates around him. He records a heartfelt message for his children, expressing his pride and unwavering love, leaving behind a legacy that will resonate through generations. As the Earth engine ignites, the atmosphere of Jupiter erupts in a spectacular explosion, a breathtaking display of light and power. Fire and energy fill the sky, and Earth is flung away from the gas giant, narrowly escaping destruction. People on the surface watch in awe, realizing they've witnessed not just a scientific triumph,